of this.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, let's get on to it now, the Big Five versus the Big Five. Like you, John, I was looking at it for about an hour just before we come on here, and I was struggling a little bit sometimes, especially in the like middleweight, super middleweight region. So I do think we're going to have some crossovers here, but I'm very excited to hear your picks. So how should we do this then? Should we just reel off our top five each? Or should we go one at a time?
I've done it. No, I've done it as a card, but I've not included a main event. I've included a main event with these 5 fights underneath it. So, say we assume the main event's Joshua Fury. So I've done 5 fights that could fight underneath that, right? So I tried to leave the obvious ones out of it. I'll go now if you want.
All right, okay, let's do it like that then. So we'll say that the
main event's Joshua
the
Fury.
Undercard, the chief support. Who's your chief support? Right, Kaya, go.
My chief support is Anthony Yard versus Craig Richards.
Are you joking? Are you joking? Is this a joke?
I'm not putting Callum Smith's just lost. I'm not putting Callum Smith. Yeah. Oh, look, Anthony Yard, he's premium fighter, right? Which
I don't even know.
Which other light heavyweight have you got?
He's just left the fucking Sims gym and gone with Shane McGuigan and Cyclone and all that. I don't know if he fucking with them. Right, all right, whatever. Craig Richards. I don't know if he still might be, but you're saying Craig Richards.
Well, listen, I can't pick.
What off the back of his
Bivol because he's about to fight Beterbiev, right? But it would be Anthony Yard versus Bivol if he weren't fighting Beterbiev. But I had to pick another Matchroom light heavyweight, and the one I went for was Craig Richards because I couldn't fucking see any others. That was it.
All right, what you got? What you got, Unk?
All right, my chief support. I'm going to go a different route here, and I'm going to hope for this one. I don't know if it can come to fruition because at the end of the day, we don't know where he is right now. But I'm going to hope for Joe Joyce versus Dillian White.
Nice.
Fucking hell, son!
Nice.
Obviously, it all
depends. The air out my room. Then
I'm assuming that Dillian White is doing some behind-the-scenes ban. But if he is fighting it, then the only way that can happen is if out the blue he comes across with that. You know, when after he fought Rivas, he come out with, "Oh, they've cleared me because it was blah blah blah. I'm allowed to fight again." You know, a Conor Benn situation type thing, really. So that's the only way that could happen. If he is serving a ban behind the scenes, then it won't happen.
I totally forgot about Dillian White, but I just bring him back. Just fucking reel him out. I'm sick of all this drug shit. Fucking, they're all on it. Let's just fucking get him out. It's probably been a year, so I'm all over it, son. I'm happy with that one. But yeah, all right. So I might as well say I was going to just say Yard v Callum Smith. I thought they've got a common opponent in the Beterbiev fight, and like everything I just said about Smith earlier, he did win the Ring magazine. He is a world champion in the weight below.
Don't start creaming him now, son. Fucking hell.
I just thought that maybe if those two fight each other, then the winner out of that fight is right up there to fight maybe Buatsi, Gwastik or whatever. It could just. Yeah, anyway, I think that would have been a fight.
Is Craig Richards still with Matchroom then? Because I'm going to sound like an absolute fucking
do you know
felon.
what, though? I watched the interview the other day, and they said to him in the interview, "Are you still with Matchroom?" And he said, "I don't know."
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, he's still on the website, so that fucking counts.
Yeah. There's an asterisk next to mine. All right, so...
Chief support.
Yeah, that was chief support. Just under that, fascinating fight in the middleweight division, right? I've gone for Felix Cash versus Hamza Shiraz.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you know what? I looked at Felix Cash, but again, I don't know what he's fucking doing. Where is he?
I know. I'm picking all these fighters and fucking
I had him down in the same fight as you. I had exactly the same fight, but I wasn't sure if I could put him in there because I don't know where the fuck he is.
Kaya is the Tony Bellew of the Propa podcast. If he likes you, that's it. You're on the in. All right, look, my next fight would be Wardley v Dubois, right? And I might actually.
Who's Wardley with?
Is he not? He's with Matchroom, isn't he?
Yeah, he's digging me out. Fucking.
I think he's a fight by fight, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's.
He's had most of his fights with.
I don't think he is. I thought he was with
Queensbury.
You know what, I think.
That's a fucking good. No, he's not with no one. He's on fight by fight. That's what he is.
Dillian White's still the manager, though, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
God, we fucking know what
Yeah, I
we're
thought
talking
so.
about, don't we?
Nobody listens to this podcast for knowledge, tell you.
I'd have Wardley v Dubois. I mean, look, most of his
That's a great
fights
fight.
have been with fucking Eddie Hearn, haven't they? His whole career, apart from that one fight against Adelaide.
Yeah, that's
But
sweet.
The whole,
Yeah.
he's been built by Matchroom. Let's be real about it. He's been built. Just like Buatsi was built by Matchroom, right? So he's been built by Matchroom. So, yeah, Wardley v Dubois. Or,
No,
I'd like to see
hey, you might
Wardley
say my one.
All right.
Don't start fucking reeling off ones, mate.
How many you said?
2.
Oh, what's your 2?
Anthony Hart versus Craig Richards. You know what? As soon as I said it, it just went silent. I went, what the fuck have I just said?
Do you know what it is? He ain't been around for about 18 months. His last fight was about 18 months ago against Buatsi.
I'll keep it in there, though. I'll keep it in there.
Right, I'm going to go for... I was thinking about Yard versus Smith, but I'm going to be different. I'm going to go Opataya versus Yard.
The different weight classes, though.
Oh.
I thought you knew that and you was going to say, I wanted to be at a catchweight or something like that.
Leave me alone. I got my tax bill this morning. You fuck off. I'm all over the shop.
Do you know what? You can have it as a catchweight.
Yeah, I want it at a catchweight.
Yeah, for a catchweight.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Who wins that fight? It's got to be Opataya. Opataya beats everyone, doesn't he? Fucking even Andre the Giant, if you wheel him out.
The fight to make is if Beterbiev beats Bivol, Bivol's got to go up a weight because he's destroyed everyone in his own fucking weight class and fight Jaya Patea. That's got to be the fight.
Sign me up.
Open Riyadh season.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
All right, next one. Kaya.
He's fucking had all the goes.
I've had 2 goes. What's the matter with you? Yeah.
Have you gone?
The next one. This is the 3rd fight, right?
If you pick my one, I'll be fuming.
The Bull Army descends on
I know what
Riyadh.
you're going to do.
Johnny Fisher
Don't say it.
versus David Adelaide.
That's
a great fight. Do you
I
know
had
what?
it
For
as
the
well.
press conference alone.
I should have gone
Press
first.
conference alone.
You got exactly the same one.
Exactly the same, yep. And that was kind of my one that I really, really want. I think
But it's a good.
perfect.
Do you know what?
Johnny's got a fight in Las Vegas, and if he wins that, which we assume he will, David Adelaide, maybe he'll have a sort of, one more little touch up to just get off the Wardley defeat, and then I think he's perfect.
It's a pick 'em fight as well.
Maybe, no English titles. English titles with Solomon Dakers and potentially Moses Atuma. That's fucking interesting. I like that.
Cool.
But
yeah,
I don't know if there's going to be I don't know if there could be a title surrounding it, but still, it's a fucking blinding fight. I think it's perfect.
Brilliant fight. And you know what? You'd think that the levels were, weren't. I think Johnny Fisher's, building his career up, and David Adelaide's had 14, 15 fights, but I feel like now that's a bit of a pick 'em fight right now. I think he's
far
good
away.
off
I
the
think
back
David Adelaide's only had 12. I think he's only had 13 fights. So Johnny's had 10.
All right, so mine was Keegan Agyarko, right? I think I'd like to see him fight Hamza Shiraz, both middleweights. If it's not Agyarko, I've got Amo Williams. They're both middleweights. I think that Amo Williams is in the top 10. I don't think that Agyarko is, but just being from this side of the pond, I'd like to see Agyarko v Hamza Shiraz. That would have been one I would have gone for.
I like it.
Nice.
Right, next one.
Next one, Jai Opataya versus Tommy Fury.
That'll end up worse than Elizoro.
Oh, that's hilarious,
Yeah.
man. That's fucking hilarious.
Just because Tommy
man.
wants to resume his career in the pro ranks and win a world title one day, there you go. He's going to beat Bradis.
There's your shot, bro.
It's your chance. Go in there with Jai Opataya, see how that works out for
When
you.
I made a video on Opataya the other day, somebody commented underneath. They said, I'd love to see him face Tommy Fury. And I put laughing emojis underneath it. And then he put underneath that, what are you laughing at?
Oh, he's being serious. Fucking hell.
He's been serious. I thought,
mate.
all respect to you, you're entitled to your opinion, but I think Opataya will absolutely
Yeah.
It wouldn't get
demolish him.
sanctioned. I don't think that
It shouldn't get
sanctioned.
sanctioned. That
Nah,
that's like
Tommy Fury he would never do that anyway. He ain't fit.
No, and not unless he values his fucking
Head.
his good looks and his life in general.
Yeah,
But no,
so,
listen,
yeah.
look, this is the fight I've come up with, right? I've done a little bit of there was a bit of a thought process behind this. Raymond Ford fights Kolmatov for the vacant WBA featherweight title on the 2nd of March. Nick Ball fights Ray Vargas for the WBC featherweight title. If both of those fighters win, Ray Ford's with Matchroom, Nick Ball's with Queensbury. Boom, you have got a unification featherweight clash to put on the undercard of Joshua Fury. So I'll go Nick Ball versus Raymond Ford if the stars align.
All right, well, why would you not just do Nick Ball v Lee Wood?
Because Lee Wood's moved
Nick
up.
Ball v Josh Warrington.
Yeah.
He's
he
going to
gone up?
move up, yeah, unless the Josh
he's
Warrington
gonna.
fight.
I was debating that one, so that was mine. I was debating Nick Ball against Lee Wood, but I thought I don't think Lee Wood's going to stick around. So
That's why the WBA's vacant, John.
I was going to go with Nick Ball versus Warrington.
Yeah, I would have gone. I'll put like a / on that one. Yeah, I've done Nick Ball. If he beats Ray Vargas, that's going to be a brilliant fight. It's going to be a tough fight. If he's got the belt, fight the winner out of Wood Warrington. If he loses, then maybe fight the loser out of Wood Warrington.
See, I want to
That's what
see a
I was thinking.
unification fight, so I've gone that way. But there you go.
There we go. I also had a bonus one. I know we're not doing bonus ones, but I will just say Masood Abdullah versus Hopi Price, which is also a very good fight.
Do you know what? That was your 5th one.
Oh, was it?
I haven't done my 5th one yet.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, go on. 5th one. That's mine then. Masood Abdullah, Hopi Price.
It's not an exciting one because I started running out of Queensbury fighters to pick. But I do feel like I like Dennis McCann. I like his fighting style. I think he's great on camera as well, so I think he should get on that card. And I really want to see Peter McGrail, right that wrong of what happened to him last time he was out. He was bossing the fight. The American kid, name escapes me, caught him flush. Don't know what round it was, but he was bossing that fight. So Peter McGrail, as good as he was as an amateur, Dennis McCann, I think put them in the ring together. I think you got a really good fight there. That's for the Commonwealth Super Bantamweight title. That would be for.
Do you know who I had as well? I had Crocker, who's just making a name for himself now. He's fighting in a couple of weeks, isn't he? And I wanted to see him in there with someone, but I couldn't pick anyone for him to go against. I was struggling a little bit. But I'd love to see. Hopefully, he wins in a couple of weeks because he's exciting, man.
All right, I would pick Liam Davies to fight Akhmadelian.
Oh,
That'd
good
be my
shout,
fight.
son.
Yeah,
I like that.
good
Like
fight.
that.
Love it.
So I think we'll all agree that my 5v5 would be the better one.
Not
So
really.
if you want to vote, guys, you can just.
I think Yard versus Craig Richards was the best pick.
Yeah, I'm changing mine. I want Dillian White versus Opataya.
That Dillian White back from that fucking dark room, boy. That's the one.
Right. Moving on to Parker versus Zhang.